Yo, what's up, guys? This Phantom today. You know what I love? I love when everybody finds some type of common ground on something. And Guilty Gear Strive is a prime example of it. Playing through this beta showed Arc System Works actually listens to their fans and player base, and also really piqued the interest of people outside of the fighting game community and even the Guilty Gear community. So, let's talk about the beta. They gave us a pretty decent modes. You can play through tutorial mode, which is extremely helpful. You can get through it in like a few minutes. It's also extremely, how do I put it, versatile, so where new players don't feel like they're out of like the zone. So let me put it this way: there's Roman canceling, which will actually be taught to you in the tutorial mode. But here's the thing: you can get through the tutorial mode in less than a few minutes. Mainly because they normally want you to go out there and test out the game, which I really do appreciate. They actually do show a lot of, drive. They gave us a lot to go for, and I'm really liking that. Like, not a lot of beta do that. Let's, again, get through it in 5 minutes. It's not that hard. Then we have, of course, the versus mode, where, again, I was very surprised, where you can play against a CPU or a CPU controlled opponent, or someone like that's actually player 2, someone right next to you. It has local multiplayer. So, and that's new for a beta for me, at least. I've never seen a beta actually have local multiplayer. I've seen demos have it, but never have I seen a beta. Also, training mode is available, which is going to be one of your best friends if you keep getting beat in matches, because they actually teach you what you're doing and they show what you're doing with your controller, which a lot of training modes do that now, but this time Arc System Works just kind of went above and beyond. And it's still one of the best and most versatile training modes in video games. And I like when training modes are like this, where they actually give you a lot of versatility. Now for what you guys really came for the meat and potatoes, the network battles and how this game plays. Now, first, my negatives, which is one, I hate the lobby system. I hate this pixel art, just wait until you find a match type of thing. Like, I hate online games that don't have it where you can just click on ranked, click on player mode, click on quick match. Like, what again, I'm going to bring up, they do have a quick match being made, so I have to give credit where credit is due. But while the art style and everything looks cool, I just want to play a match. I don't really want to do this. And it's so unpredictable, because you can get in a match and be like, oh, failed to connect. Or that person don't want to play with you anymore, so they'll just press circle. Or some people just stand there in the matches. But those are the small little gripe that I have. But yeah, now the actual fucking game, when it comes to fighting, this game is smooth. It's amazing how great battles feel. And I love it. While the gameplay is slower, it really does force you to be competitive and not to rush into things. It forces you to try to outthink your opponent, and if you don't think fast enough, you will get destroyed. But if you rush in, you will also get destroyed if you get countered as many times. And I love it because they have this little thing called a burst counter, where you can burst and it stops someone mid-combo, allowing you to get some distance and some room, which you did a lot, I'm not gonna lie, because I was getting my ass beat. These are some legit players in here, they're not playing. Now, I tried like 4 or 5 characters: Giovanna, Kai, Soul, and I can't pronounce his name, so I'm gonna call him Mag for short. And I think Chip and Leo, but I don't have a lot of footage of Chip and Leo, which is a decent amount of characters. But I want to focus on Kai and Giovanna, because those were my 2 mains. And honestly, Giovanna has took your place. She's already there. She's already my secondary main. Giovanna is like my new main, and she is a rush down character. While it's hard to pull off combos with her, when she does take off, a lot of damage off of the opponent, and when she gets the combos going, it's hard to get her to stop. Then there's Kai, and he plays a lot better than he did in XR. Not saying that he played bad in XR, but man, did they improve on him, making him the most interesting version of Kai ever, because while he has a combination of being slow and all that, you really do see the all-arounder in him. Now, but how that rollback do? Like, come on, that's a new feature essentially. It did amazingly. It did surprisingly well, and I never played a bad match when it came to this beta. Nothing was stuttering, or did my character teleport around, or anything, or loading frames in, and it was very rare if it did happen. But I feel like this is the standard for fighting games online. Whether it be 2D arena fighters 2D fighters like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, any 2D fighter, or if it be like 3D fighters like, you know, Tekken, Virtual Fighter. Damn, that's a classic one. Virtual Fighter, Soul Calibur, any of those need to follow that. Even anime fighters like the new Demon Slayer game coming out, if they ever make a new Bleach game, the Storm games, if those ever come back, Xenoverse, all that. I feel like that's what this game, this is showing. You need better netcode to support it, and I'm generally in love with that. Now, one thing I find interesting and actual positive with the lobby system, and I know I just spent like a whole 30 minutes shitting on it, is that there's basically this really cool leveling up system where you start at the bottom or like the middle of the tower and you go up, and it's like you play through this thing, and it's sort of like a stepladder to heaven type of deal. But that's all I can really say on the beta. It's an amazing beta, and they did a great job. Definitely got me to pre-order the game, which I already did, but now I pre-ordered it digitally. But yeah, this is the future of fighting games, and I am here for it. Like, the FGC will be able to now have matches, because we don't know when the hell the coronavirus ended. Pretty much we'll be able to have matches all across the world now without the delay-based netcoding. I do not want this. And this shows just have rollbacks. Also, fuck Pikmin. I really do not like that character. But yeah, we need to support it, and I'm out here. Let's do it, guys. Let's support it. But anyhow, let your heart be your guiding key. I'll see you guys next time. Peace and love. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.